Hi Sagittarius, this is Crystal here with your reading for April. I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to keep it concise. I'm only going to draw 5 cards, a U energy card, and then an oracle card. Now, the cards, as I use them, are really to be used. I'm going to put it here because it jumped in such a way. To be used as a guideline, not as the ultimate truth or written in stone. This is for you, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising sign, Sagittarius Moon sign. But if you don't resonate, please leave it here, because that means the reading is not for you. If it doesn't resonate, just leave it here. Now, it could be that it doesn't resonate completely, so take only what resonates, because it's a general reading. General readings are not for everybody and do not resonate with everybody. If you don't resonate at all, you can always go and have a look at your own rising sign or your own moon sign. Moon sign, yes, watch those videos, because sometimes you resonate better with those. And at the end of this video, you still have an opportunity to enter the competition to win a free reading, and I'll tell you at the end of this video what you have to do for that, so stick around until the end, and then you'll know what you have to do to possibly win a tarot reading, which will still be announced this week. Okay, here we go. This is your energy. The Two of Wands. This is first of all a fire energy, so there's action, there's a planning in there, there is you thinking ahead, planning your next steps, your next moves. Now, in whatever area of life, context, people, context, your context is different from, Sagittarius B and Sagittarius C and what have you. So please look at your own context and see in what way the world in a way is opening up for you, and what you're planning about, what you're thinking about, because you're considering things. And hold on, because my dogs are making noise. So I'm going to turn around the cards before I go further, because sometimes it gives me more insight in the U energy. But you're planning for sure. Okay, so we start with the Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit, Page of Wands, that was that card that jumped, and I don't know why I put it here, but I put it there. Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. So with this Wheel of Fortune, I feel that, and I feel this card is going to be a later card. This is a card that is going to start now as April comes along, but it's going to work strongly during the month of April. But the real change of fortune, the real change for the better, I feel that will be after the new moon in Taurus with the solar eclipse, and which is on the 30th of April, so end of the month. I feel, but that doesn't mean that no change is not happening. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you will see change happening, but it will sort of become really obvious and really in your face there after that solar eclipse. So really at the end of April, beginning of May. But there is a change for the better. And I feel that planning is not so much probably you consciously planning, but you're seeing somehow you're seeing the world opening up for you in whatever aspect. That may be a relationship that's blossoming up and that's becoming better or more intense or more steady. That can be a job that is, a job offer coming up, or maybe a business opportunity. There is something that, widens your world, widens your perspective. But everything that's going to happen is going to be changing things for you and changing things for the better. So that means better work, more work, a better relationship, a better family life, a better work-life balance, that sort of thing. So everything is shifting in a good direction. Now, I feel this Hermit here This is a hermit, like a mermaid, sitting on a tower, and she's like fishing for these ships that come by. It's a bit of a different card, but it's also, she's here sitting on top, looking and thinking which of these ships, or when is am I going to catch something, and what is that going to bring me. And this is a reflective stance, Sagittarius, that you probably had before. I feel this is the past card. This is before you see the world opening up. You have been sort of reflecting on, well, maybe the past year, past times, past actions, or the recent past. You have been thinking, you have been considering, you have been evaluating, you have been analyzing, and you've also been drawing conclusions from your analytics, from your analysis, from looking into that recent past and thinking, okay, what worked for me, what didn't work for me, what can I use in my future, what do I want in my future, how can I open up my world a little bit more, how can I plan for my next step. That has been happening behind the scenes. Now, I don't know if you're conscious of this, or whether that's more an unconscious move that you had, something that was unconsciously happening in your subconscious. This is possible that you were not like really analytically looking at events from the recent past, but it has been sort of working inside of you. It was at play. Now, I don't know if that you were really very aware of that. This could have been totally unaware, or you were aware partially. But yeah, it's a strange card here still. But that's why I'm saying this is the recent, well, this is a past energy, but that's still at play, because it comes into this change. Things are changing from here, because there are some conclusions you take from this reflection, this almost withdrawal from the world, whether it was an active withdrawal, like, okay, I'm staying at home, I'm not showing my face to anybody, or whether it was you were still out and about in the world and showing your face, yes, but you were not really actively there, because you were somehow, there was something in the background working and eating away at you, because you wanted to analyze things, because you wanted to change, you needed a change. Now the change is going to happen, but I feel that you also need this change. And Sagittarius, you're a freedom-loving sign. You also need that change. You need change of scenery. You need change of, habits, of routines. You need to sometimes shake things up, because otherwise you're not feeling alive. And here in this, with this Page of Wands, I feel you're going to experiment. Look, this page is sort of studying things, looking through the lens, through the magnifier, looking here, looking really at the things you have considered and analyzed here. Some things stood out to you. And those things that stood out of you are calling you now, are calling you on this new journey. It's like you're I call this the Dr. Livingstone card. You're going on a safari, or you're going to go in some places that you haven't explored yet, some things you haven't explored yet. Maybe this is in your relationship, maybe this is in your business, maybe this is in your work situation, maybe this is in your living situation, maybe this can be in family relationships, maybe this is about exactly your work-life balance, but you're going to explore things. And you're ready to do so, because that exploring it's going to bring that change that you also need, but that's also going to happen because you start the exploration. Okay, how can I bring that change about? How can I open up my world? How can I, become an adventurer again? Because you need that adventure. You really need this. And this is a bit of a vague reading, and I am well aware of it, but because it's a bit of a philosophical reading. Now, you're going to explore situations and people and events and places even that will bring about a big change. But that change is, as I said, further out. Well, the big change is further out, but it's also starting to work. You know, these little things are being put in action. These cogwheels are being put into action, but before they make completely started up and get the heart beating, and you're feeling alive again, because that's what you really need, and that's what you really need with this card as well. That will take a while, and that's why I'm saying this is after that eclipse. Now, after that eclipse again, you're going to feel alive. You're going to eat the fruits of your labor. You're going to eat the results, or at least experience the results of these explorations that you have done. These can be actual, real explorations, but these can also be more explorations in your soul, in your inner life. So external and internal explorations, and these come from that analyzing part, that sort of stillness you were in before, that stillness that may have been conscious or unconscious, but where you have analyzed a little bit and come to certain conclusions where you know you need change. That change is going to come about. This is that card that I'm saying definitely May. This card is not a card that's going to be in April there. I feel really, because I feel that eclipse is really a big turning point here. For many signs, by the way, not only for you, Sagittarius. And then this is the last card, and this card also is already after that eclipse, because this is a card where if you see, let me put it differently. After the eclipse, you're going to know which way you have to go, because this is about choices, about making decisions and choices. You're going to know where you have to go that after that eclipse. Before that eclipse, it's not going to be very clear. And that's why you're also exploring. But you're not going to get clear answers just yet of these explorations. You have to trust that, elements will come to you as you explore, because these cogwheels are going to be set in motion. And as they are set in motion, more and more information is going to come your way. Yes. But you keep on exploring, you keep on looking at things, you keep on analyzing, and you keep seeing what is for you, what is not for you. But in no way do you need to make radical decisions for your life just now. You need to be here with, these two cards, the Page of Wands and this Two of Wands. For me, these are cards where you are curious. You're with an open mind, with curiosity, you're looking at what is possible for you. And in no way do you have to decide just yet. That is not of the order. This decision is coming afterwards. Because afterwards, when everything is explored and you have all your ducks in a row, all your facts in a row, that's when you can make an informed decision. An informed decision with, all the facts there, all the elements there. Not just now. You don't need to do that just now. So I'm going to go to the Oracle card now. And let's see what that says. And I really need to cut this short, these readings, because I'm out of breath. Okay. Little booklet. And it is the supermoon. The supermoon is page 110. I'm sorry that it takes so long because of, me having to look up the numbers. And I'm going to just read, okay. I get it why it came out. I get it. It says here, a resolution to your question is closer than you may think. So whatever that is here, that you have analyzed and that you're exploring, You're going to come to this outcome closer than you think. That is the supermoon. And that, of course, gets your emotion, your excitement, your fire, your passion. These two fire cards, you get that activated because of that. It also says something exciting lies ahead. And that lies here, that exciting is going to change your life. It's going to get that wheel of fortune going, but it's also, you're going to see that after a while with this Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to just read another thing here. I think it's very important. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very successful. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. So it's beautiful because it's the super moon, lots of energy. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome. This Nine of Pentacles, when this card comes up. But you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. That is also, that wheel of fortune. It's not all the time that this wheel is going in your favor, because it always goes round and round and round. It goes up and down, like life. Life goes up, life goes down. But I feel here, because of this supermoon, this is very positive, this card. It would have been more negative if it had come out reversed. Now, I don't usually use reversals, but there are a few reversals I put in, so they didn't come out. Anyway, Sagittarius, I'm really sorry that this is a bit of a fake philosophical reading, but yeah, it is what it is. I can't change the cards, but something exciting is there. But you have to also be willing to explore and look into stuff for you. You need to do that. You need to explore. That goes to also part of the excitement. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this month and that lots of things shifting. I feel you're not going to have as much action this month, this coming month, April, but in May that is going to shift. This is sort of like a preparatory month, full of preparations and prep work for what's coming next. That's how I see this energy here. So take advantage of this, this, especially this Two of Wands is also like preparing for. So yeah, the longer I think of that, the more I see it like that. April for you is to prepare for a big shift. And that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, Sagittarius, that's where I'm going to leave it at. Thank you for being here. Please give me a like, subscribe, follow, comment. So whatever you do, it's always supportive. And I really do appreciate if you do so, because that makes me able to continue giving these readings for free to you. Now, if you want a personal reading, go to my website. The link is below. If you want daily readings or other readings, go to TikTok, and you don't have to have your own movies there. You just can follow me there. I do a lot of readings over there, small, shorter readings, obviously, but they are fun to do, so you can follow me there. Now, if you want to win a tarot reading, all you have to do is put the words Magic 2022 in the comments here on YouTube or over on TikTok, and I will consider that as an entry, and I will still announce the winner this week. So keep an eye out for that. For the rest, I thank you for being here. I thank you for your continued support, and I hope to speak to you soon. And good luck with this shift. Bye for now, Sagittarius.